out of them, but I'm getting more soon. So whenever you come in, you get one of those just for entering the bracket. So you get an exclusive card you can only get from us and anybody who has connections to WB. So they're on their way. I got my tracking number finally today. I can finally say they're definitely on their way.
All right,
and that other special thing I told you all about before that I'm not going to reveal to chat yet, but the extra stuff. The extra stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of things that are gonna be going towards this, and I'm super excited. I'm also super excited for whenever we get new faces. And Jeff and Takoa both showed up yesterday for Smash Ultimate. Turns out Takoa's actually Light's cousin, of course the Ultimate Fox, and he's coming around more. They love MultiVersus, and now we got new people. But now we got Jeff, who actually was doing not that bad in warm-ups yesterday against Chavo and Retro. Now, was he taking a bunch of games? No, but he was improving each and every time. So I'm very curious to see how he goes here against Takoa. The game audio is gone.
Okay.
The game audio is gone. God damn it. Okay, so we'll play this first round out because they already started it, and then we'll go out there and fix it. Yeah. So apologies for everybody who's watching the YouTube VOD in this. PS5 controllers take over the game audio automatically on Windows. It's a terrible thing, and we'll fix it later. But right now, Twilight back to being able to play Harley. We had that week where the perks weren't working.
Oh, so he couldn't do his down air.
Yeah, well, you literally just couldn't use that move. It was irrelevant. It was invalidated, which is a terrible thing.
Yeah, so we got a fully kitted out Harley right now.
Now, one thing I did notice from Jeff, though, when he was playing against Chavo and company, he's another one who likes to approach from the air.
Yeah.
He loves hunting for down airs and nairs.
He's throwing them before they even get to the ground.
And he catches them with the down special, too. So cool. I feel like Twilight getting tripped up a little bit by how extremely aggressive Jeff is. And he's missing some of these combos as well, the combo linkers with the siders. So he's not getting the full string he needs to keep himself going.
Yeah, he's really good at landing, too. Like, he used the side special and landed just at the end of it when it became not active and was able to string together a couple more hits to get Harley close to the edge.
I can see the jump cancels and everything in there, too. Like, right there. He's like, Jeff definitely has moved down. He's good jumping in reverse with the nair.
Yeah, that was cool.
Literal flutter kicks. We're getting more and more Shaggies, and I don't mind fighting Shaggies as my matchup, but also every Shaggy fights differently in their own, like, happy button pressing way, but it's smart because his hitboxes are still so large you have to respect them a lot.
That's very true. Have to respect them, especially those down airs because he could just cancel right out of them.
Yeah, dare you cancel out of nair, get canceled out of, but I feel like Twilight's starting to understand like what his game plan is. Like I'm seeing a lot more straight nairs hit, I'm seeing more siders hit, and I'm seeing like a more logical approach to try and play anti-air. But that being said, every time he tried to find that, he finally finds it. But he kept trying to use that up special grounded to beat the jump in from Jeff. He just kept getting a hit before he got the start up.
I see. I think he's just trying to find his timing.
Yeah, all you got to do, like, that's one of my favorite things about this being 3-stock, is that with 3-stock, you get times to adjust. You get moments like this where you could actually almost get yourself back in the game immediately. That was 45. But you got as I was reminded of last week, you got to be careful about where you dodge in front of Shaggy, because not only will you get hit by those up airs, but getting that down air as well.
This Shaggy play is kind of interesting. I haven't seen him use rage. I haven't seen him use any sandwiches.
Yeah, he's kind of just been using the buttons in his favor. I feel like he's got to be like a Captain Falcon player or something. Like I feel the heavy rush down, and that's what scares me the most is the fact that he's doing all of this without all the other things. Like he used that rage once to get the parry animation off.
Yeah.
But he's just so overwhelming on offense that Twilight's actually been forced to like give him a lot of respect.
And I don't see that many uppercuts coming out either. Yeah, he has to respect it. This guy practices the moves that he knows he's going to hit.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if your neutral game works, don't change it up. Like, as you level up, yeah, sure, you'll figure out new things. But if it keeps working, keep doing it. And that's what's kind of what we're seeing right now, as Twilight's trying to slow the game down heavily, but he still has the lead. And any one of those moments, one of those knees into dare, and that's game.
Yeah. Last stock.
Last stock here, sitting at 119. Gonna go ahead and find a neutral attack with the hammer. Oh, that's a good opportunity. Oh, he was too far away. If he was any closer, that could have led to a stock. That will do it, actually. I thought it wasn't because Shaggy's kind of heavy. That's only 50 damage on Twilight, though, so he's still very much in this.
Really do this.
Oh, he got caught on the jump. Oh, no.
Oh, not the jab.
Yeah, no, anytime I hear that button get hit, all I see is people mashing the right side in their trigger to dodge out as quickly as possible. Say, get Shaggy off me, get Shaggy off me.
You got to do. It's almost like a touch of death every time he touches you.
I like the fact that Twilight's also been kind of shortening these strings because, like, the side airs are on attack decay. Yeah. So there's no point in trying to continue it. Just side air and then into the air. Plus, we don't know how the new infinite system works, too, because it's changed down to 3 instead of 2. Right. I'm not sure if I've seen a drop come from that yet.
Yeah, no, he got really close to it. I've seen him.
It might have affected it at some point. So I'm going to pay closer attention to that in Game 2 for sure. But we have an extremely close Game 1 here. Because Harley can still easily steal this game away with one good dare. Oh, you ain't stealing nothing if you get hit by that.
That was the first uppercut I've seen all game, I think.
I think so, too, actually. It's mostly been up airs to try and find a lineup. And if he did do it before, it was way earlier. Yeah. He's a big fan of these knees. That move right there. I feel like I'm watching early day Sice. Like, that's what I feel like I'm watching. Which is not a bad game plan. It's mostly based around if people get campy. Oh, he can steal it. And he did steal it. He caught him with the dare, and that's going to take away game number 1.
What a robbery. I'm going to go fix this audio for you.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so chat and YouTube, we are going to go ahead and fix that audio. Again, it's a PS5 controller thing, or actually PS4 as well, where it will take over the game audio whenever you try to switch controllers. There we go. Now we got it. We're back. We're living. Okay, cool. So that's the thing. If you have 3 stocks, you have a chance still. That's why I think the future of this game, I hope that ranked 1v1s is 3v3. If it's not, it is what it is. But every competitive bracket I run and any event that I run will always be 3 stock for 1v1. I think it's a good standard, and hopefully in the future it does change. Player first games can change things whenever they want. Yeah. And I know Tony always tunes in, so whenever they watch, because they watch all of them, 3 stocks is the way.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta say.
I definitely agree.
I feel like that, there's many moments, even in our matches in the past, if you catch me with one of those bites and I die at 20, at least I'm still in the game. Yeah. And if I get you with a bomb uppercut at 30 damage, you're still in the game. So everybody's got their cheese, but you get cheese and then you can rebound rather than just lose that one stock. Okay, I guess, all right, it's over.
Yeah. Just tilting after that if you get cheese really early in a 2-stock match.
I feel like Twilight has gotten a much better handle on the way Jeff's approaching. You see way that not only Twilight is going for uppercuts more just in neutral as a way to stop, sit down, stop swinging, or he double jumps into a distance where he will cover the nair or the dare with the hammer. So he's always trying to counteract Jeff before he gets up there. Yeah,
and he's been getting higher on him than him to counteract the side specials too when he's in the air.
Yeah.
Using the down airs to just like that, but he missed that one.
I feel like he had the read there, but he just didn't believe hard enough in it. If he had that read, Twilight was gone at 60. That was up air into uppercut. That would have been true combo rages. If it's dare or nothing. God, I dare you playing on full blast in the background.
Full blast.
That was actually really clean from Twilight. That was really clean from Twilight. Catching him with the up special, fully comboed him all the way down, set up the dare for free, and that's one of the worst spots for Shaggy to ever be, is in an off-stage situation where you're forced to use side special, then boom.
Especially with all the whiff punish that it has on it. He's just a sit and duck for that down there.
Yep. Yeah, it's and with the changes as well to the universal differences now with dodge, you see how much more that dodge meter is getting burnt for people constantly going. Once you're at a low enough point, you have no dodge invincibility on projectiles anymore. So that's something that people forget sometimes, is that when you're recovering, you think, oh, projectile will be fine. But you're at the 1/4 mark, and you're not immune. So that's going to change a lot of ways people get gimped off stage.
Wow.
Well, speaking of, look, these hands will still get the job done, man. These hands go my 9 to 5 to get my work done. How do you feel so far? I feel like I can see it. I can see the smarts. Jeff got it. Jeff knows what he's doing, and I see a good potential in the future.
Yeah.
But what do you think he needs to do to adjust around what Twilight's done? Because I feel like he hasn't answered back from Twilight's answering the pre-air-to-air game. He's always calling him out now, and he hasn't adjusted yet.
I think he needs a new approach. I think he needs to start picking up sandwiches maybe, or just going back and charging and waiting for Twilight to approach instead of always being the one to attack. But he does do a really good job of choosing his options. You know what I mean? Sometimes he'll sit back and dash back and forth to wait it out a little bit. But
I feel like he's a bit too straight up with aggression, which is, you know, if it works for you, works for you. But you do have that kit. You are literally not using sandwich at all, and that is something that you just have on you. You don't have to worry about it. That I can't believe you dodged. Yeah. That is such a it's
a hard move to dodge.
It lasts so long. You can read it and still get hit at the end of it. So Jeff gets a hold on, and this is an even game right now because of their damage, and you can see how much more respect that Twilight's given him because we're sub 4 minutes now. The camp game has definitely been working.
This game might actually go for all the way until like 6 minutes or 7 minutes.
Twilight is the only one who constantly forces this, besides whenever Retro's forced the camp super hard. But Twilight does get the up attack to close it out. That's going to be a down. Yep, knew it. Twilight is always recovering at the same time. He's like, he got tripped up one time for waiting, and he jumped all the way off and dared him because he conditioned him. And now Twilight's almost always trying to smack him away with bat, but he's hitting him before he could bat. So now, 2 stocks apiece here, and he's got rage, so you got to run.
Yeah. Okay, he blew the rage, though.
Oh,
Twilight needs a combo. Oh, that was close.
Oh, that was so close. That was almost game 3 right there.
If he didn't drift in towards the wall, he would have got hit by that dare.
Yeah, I feel like Jeff, I feel like Jeff had him so afraid that he could have went, jumped up, waited, and punished him because, like, Twilight was already scared. That could risk it all, though. That could risk it all. Go for the side special to try and get him above the stage. I don't know about that.
This is crazy. They need to get off this edge. This is way too. Oh my goodness.
yo, look at this man. They're shaking it. Yo, rubbing his hands. He's plotting, man. I like it. Jeff came out here yesterday, right? And he had like the I'm a body people, I'm a cook people attitude. And then he got cooked a little bit when he was fighting against Chavo, but he was learning each and every game, and that's something that's hard to do. Period. Chavo, when you fight him, especially the first time, you're lucky to get a stock, like let alone anything else beyond that. But I could see it. Jeff has that confidence about him. You need that level of confidence. It's the same thing I saw when Rico showed up. That like anytime Rico shows up, you can see it. Like he's just calm. It's like, I know I'm gonna win. Like you need that level of confidence to improve. Now that being said, if he gets through this, I'm curious because Sice's hand can be forced. He might go. He might go with the Shaggy Ditto because he does do very well on the Shaggy Ditto. But I know he's one of the many who want to commit to Stripe tonight. Stripe's kind of crazy, so we'll see. Yeah,
I think he'll take it as a nod and play Shaggy at least one of the matches.
That's how it usually goes. If he drops game 1 with a new character he's playing, in my opinion now, I think we can all agree, Gizmo's not just a fun pick anymore. That's his true secondary. Yeah, to the point where it's almost getting close to being his main. Yeah. But Stripe, we'll see, because the Legion of Stripe is only 2 rounds away. Pretty much everybody who is in the top 3 seed or 4 seeds are playing Stripe tonight. So I'm curious to see how that goes. Oh, to answer. So, yes, if you use any of the Halloween Monster Mash variations, you get additional candies. If you don't, you only get 20 or 10. Yeah. But if you use the other one, you get 40 and 20. Yeah. It's like I think it's like 750 matches in total. You'd have to win.
And if you and your teammate both wear the costumes, you get 60. 2v2s.
Oh, I didn't realize that's stacked like that. So yeah, so if you do it that way, oops, wrong one. If you work together, you get more. But if you just in general grind out, you will. It's not that hard. You got like a month, so everybody will get it quickly.
Anywhere between 200 and 600 games.
Yeah, it's a free-to-play game. I love all these skins. Granted, I definitely just dropped a bunch of money on those legendary skins and everything we have here tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, need them. I need all the seasonal ones. Actually, I need them all. I need them all for here. But right now, we got a game 3. This is actually a really good set. Like, this is what I love about our weeklies, is that whether there is a lot of people or a small amount of people, it doesn't matter. The talent is stacked, and every time we get new faces, there's always a new threat amongst us. Yeah. And that only goes to show our depth, and it's only going to get better over time.
Yeah, you never know what we're going to get. Oh, he's working on that ladder.
I freaked out because if he got to reset on that platform with the up air, he could have instantly went back up with another up air and closed it out with the up special. Oh, I feel like that's what he was trying to fast fall into, but he misspaced it.
Yeah, and good dodge by Twilight also.
And Twilight is dodging for his life. Oh my god, he keeps dodging. He does have a dodging habit in front of that dare. I've noticed that. Because you're scared that you don't want to dodge out to avoid getting hit. He is at least never getting hit by rage mode stuff. I did notice that though, and that's going to be the first stock going to Twilight.
Yeah. Oh, starting to stack up the infinites.
Here's what okay, he's not dead. That was that shit in every other timeline he should have been dead there, but Twilight gets to hold on to it.
And slow down a little bit. He's got to watch out for those dares. He's right on that corner every time.
Yeah, it's such an easy thing to freak out on because he does it every time. So you're trying to challenge it, you're trying to mix it up, but you can fall down as well. And then you can fade away. You could do other things, but wait for him to swing and then go. But I think it's because of the late startup of that up special, that move right there, that Twilight's almost scared to try and wait because he's been losing on it almost every other time.
I see. And I think he's also not been respecting the knees. Oh. And now he's starting to dodge him a lot more and stay away from them.
Yep. It may seem frustrating, but honestly, one of the most optimal game plans against Shaggy is constantly shifting just out of his range, like running away. If you're a fast character especially, wait for him to swing and then whiff punish. Capitalize, especially if you're a combo-based character, because if you're constantly trying to box with them, you're going to explode. But that was really good anti-air game. Twilight only taking 47. Harley is very light, but this is one of the most comfortable leads I've seen Twilight have so far.
Yes, very much. And as long as he can avoid some dares, he can keep his lead up and maybe get this last stock before it gets too...
Oh, that was also good. He caught him out of the jump. He used down attack to catch him as he dodged up, and then he tried to catch him. If he got him with one more dare, I'm pretty sure he just would have fell.
Yeah, it would have been out of resources.
That felt very Batman-esque the way I just watched that. that was gorgeous. So let's see what happens here. Still very much doable game for Jeff. This is only 56 damage. Shaggy does not care that much. That being said, he's getting caught a lot on his landings.
Oh. It almost knocked him out of his resources, too. That might have been his last thing.
I think it was.
Special. I don't know why Twilight didn't go for the dare.
Likewise.
Just finish it.
Oh, that just
missed.
That
was so close.
That was literally frames off.
It's good that it doesn't have an explosion radius.
Thank goodness. Oh, my God. Well, let's see where Twilight's going to do. See, Twilight's always waiting for that side special, but that dare, that's Sky Arena Tri-Plat's helpful right there. Yeah. That dare won't do it, though. You know what's crazy? It's essentially an even game.
Essentially, like, you know what I mean? Like, Shaggy with Rage at 100 is still very viable. Do anything.
Jeff puts on the gas at the end. Oh, 5 stacks wicked. Now you're absolutely at an even game. Oh my God. Oh! And he closes it. Oh my God, the deep lead from Twilight. That's going to close it out. Jeff steals the game away. It's what we were saying. That is still an even game. It doesn't matter if you have that big of a lead. This character will steal them away from you. Jeff.
That was so well played.
Look, Jeff got it. Like he's not. I'm not gonna say he's like an extremely good player yet, but I'm saying now that from what I just watched, give it a bit of time. Jeff is going to be a big brain.
He's got that killer instinct.
Yeah, he's just got to figure out a couple small things. Use a few other buttons in the way. Use sandwich a bit more maybe.
Yeah.
But that was really impressive. And I'm so tired. It's always on Wednesdays when the camera decides to mess up. Anyways, it's not your turn. So.
Okay.
Daquan and Takoa